spoken. Hi there. This week I'm on holiday, but I really wanted to share an insight with you. And I thought it'd be nice to try a video insight, a vlog, in other words. Do let me know if you like it as a change from the written word. So what I want to share with you this week is a lesson that I learned only very recently from my narcissistic ex-husband. Now, that's not to say that we've been in touch in the last God knows how long. Thank God we haven't, perish the thought. However, I was talking to someone on a podcast lately, and a phrase of his came back into my mind, and I thought, wow, this really does explain a lot. But let me start at the beginning. Sorry about that. My nose runs in the British summer. So my ex-husband was a master of language. He really was a master of the spoken language. I didn't realize for quite some time that he wasn't really very good at the written language. He knew that. He was terrified to attempt to express himself in the written language. He wanted to be an authority in his field, but he just didn't feel confident about writing, which he knew he'd have to do. And he only ever wrote me one letter. It was a letter that was meant to intimidate and cajole me at the same time. He hadn't spoken to me for a couple of days, and he pushed it under my door, the door of my office, which was an incredibly childish thing to do. But I remember I was distraught, and when I opened and read the letter, I was incredibly unimpressed. I thought, what a stupid, pathetic letter. While at the same time, when he actually spoke to me using words, he had a whole different effect. So I started asking myself why that was. And to me, the answer is because with words, with the spoken word, he was able to do what he did best and what narcissists do best, which is to invade your space, to get you off kilter, to use the power of conviction to shake you, to use the belief that you have that you love them against you, and to get you into that state where you're thinking, how do I understand it? Because this person must be thinking like me. There must be something I'm missing here. And the only thing that we are missing, in fact, is that they are nothing like that. One of the questions we often ask ourselves about a narcissist is, who behaves like this? Or how could they behave like this? And the answer to both questions is they can, they do, because they are different. They behave that way because they are a different kind of person. They are narcissists. They are people who take delight in hurting people. But in print, it doesn't work so well because you're looking for a logical argument. You're looking for something that makes sense. And what the narcissist says rarely makes sense, because what the narcissist cares about is not making sense, not having an argument that you can follow through, but impact. And that brings me back to the thing that my ex-husband said. It was a favorite phrase of his. He used it a lot. And the actual phrase was, it's like using a sledgehammer to crack an egg. Interesting when you stop to think about it. As I said, it was one of my ex's favorite phrases, and it was, of course, a misquote. the actual saying is like using a sledgehammer to crack a nut. So had he forgotten the actual saying? I don't know. But the one he used was remarkably descriptive of his modus operandi, and I believe the modus operandi of narcissists in general. They use a sledgehammer, excessive force, to smash an egg, something that they already know is fragile. Narcissists have no time for anything they perceive as dissent. Any kind of conversation or discussion that you try to open up, asking them to consider a different point of view to their own, is actually, in their mind, dissent. Any kind of challenge is dissent, and therefore they want to close it down as quickly as possible. To that end, using a sledgehammer to crack an egg is the most effective thing that they can find. Sure, when you think about it, it's kind of counterproductive because there won't be much egg left. There won't be much that they can actually do with it constructively. But narcissists are not about constructing anything. They're about smashing things. So if there's one point I'd like you to take from this quick vlog today, it is that narcissists will smash anything that gets in their way without remorse. That's what works for them. They are not like you. They are not trying to hold on to something that is precious. The only thing that is precious in their relationship with you, from their point of view, is their own feelings about themselves. So they will always use a sledgehammer to crack an egg. And if you want to have a quick test of whether someone is a narcissist, using the sledgehammer quite unnecessarily to crack an egg is a really good test. So that's it from me here in the glorious Sussex countryside. I hope this has been helpful to you. Do let me know if you would like the occasional vlog instead of a blog. Bye for now.